Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation. The topic of this presentation today is From Creator to Indie Economy, Transition to Last. My name is Paul Arsov, and I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web Project. We're building decentralized communication and advertising platform, and recently we did release an NFT marketplace and collection based on three-dimensional objects with multiple capabilities. But I'm going to mention more details about our project in the end of this presentation. And let's go back and start right away with this educational presentation. So I like to start with one observation. The creator economy is a dead end for most creators. So this is a personal observation, but you can ask actually why. Why do I think this? And the answer to this is that the creator economy is built on third-party foundations. When we talk about the creator economy, we're thinking about writers, podcasters, artists who build careers on TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, YouTube, and etc. Pick the platform, but it's always somebody else's platform. Creators pour the time, energy, and resources into building a presence on these platforms, but they're ultimately at the mercy of the platform's algorithms, policies, and business decisions. The success of the creator is intrinsically tied to the whims of the platform, and this dependence is a double-edged sword. Relying on somebody else's platform means that creators are subject to the ever-changing algorithms that dictate visibility and reach. The algorithms are designed to prioritize content that keeps users engaged and on the platform, rather than necessarily rewarding quality or creativity of the creator. It means that creators are constantly chasing the algorithm, trying to crack the code and optimize their content for maximum visibility, to the detriment of their message, their identity, and their purpose. It is an exhausting and often futile endeavor, as the algorithms can change at any moment, leaving customers scrambling to adapt. Building on somebody else's platform means that creators are beholden to the platform's terms of services and content policies. These policies can be opaque, inconsistently enforced, and subject to change without notice. Frequently, these changes punish women, they punish maybe sex workers, punish free speech. Creators can find themselves demonetized, shadow banned, or even outright banned for violating policies that are often very vague and open to interpretation. The result is a constant state of uncertainty and fear as creators walk on eggshells to avoid running afoul of the platform's rules. But perhaps the most insidious aspect of the creator economy is the uh, ceiling it places on the what creators can achieve. When you build on somebody else's platform, you're ultimately limited by the tools, features, and monetization options that the platform provides. You are at the mercy of the platform decisions about how a creator can make money, whether through ad revenue, shares, sponsorships, or other means. And if the platform decides to change its monetization policies or introduce new features that compete with your offerings, then little you can do about it. The creator economy may seem like a tempting path to success for aspiring creators. Um, we lift up success stories as case studies, and we spread this idea um, that $1 million career is one viral piece of content away. But the creator economy is, to be frank, that and a gilded cage that places a ceiling on what you can achieve. So, what is the alternative? Is there actually an alternative? Um, so we can talk about do-it-yourself economy or so-called indie economy. In the indie economy, creators build their own platforms, whether that is a website, an app, or a subscription service. They have complete control over their content, their audience, and their monetization strategies. They're not beholden to anyone else's algorithms or policies, and they have the freedom to experiment and innovate without fear or reprisal. Building your own platform is undoubtedly harder than relying on somebody else's platform. It requires a greater investment of time, money, and effort. But the rewards are also greater. When you own your platform, you own your audience and your revenue streams. You have the ability to build a sustainable long-term business that is not at the mercy of somebody else's decisions. Building your own platform is not guarantee of success. It demands hard work, creativity, and a deep understanding of your audience, your niche, perhaps more so than from the creator economy, uh, more than any other path. But it offers true independence and control over your creative destiny. In the economy, creators approach third-party platforms in a fundamentally different way. Instead of building their entire business on somebody else's land, they use these platforms as a distribution tool, as a way to reach new audiences and drive traffic back to their own platform. But let's break it down. If content is your product, then you want that product to live on your own platform, whether it is a website, an app, or a subscription service. You want to have full control over how your content is presented, monetized, and distributed. You don't want to be at mercy of somebody else's algorithm or content policies. But that doesn't mean you ignore the third-party platforms altogether. Far from it. In the economy, you use platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, but use them strategically. You post teasers, snippets, and behind the scenes content that gives your audience a taste of what you offer, but always with the goal of driving back to your own platform. Think about it like a restaurant. If you're a chef, you don't build your entire business on DoorDash or Uber Eats. Those are good tools for reaching new customers and generating some extra revenue, but your main focus is getting people to come to your restaurant to experience your food and atmosphere directly. That's where you have the most control, the most ability to create a unique experience and build a loyal customer base. The same is true for creators. Your website, your email list, and your own platform, that's your restaurant. That's where you want your most loyal fans to engage with your content, to buy your product or service, to become part of your community. Third-party platforms in this analogy are like food delivery apps. They're a way to reach new people, to give them a taste of what you offer and entice them to come back to your main platform. But you don't build your entire business on DoorDash because it puts you at the mercy of their fees, their policies, and their algorithms. Making the jump from the creator economy to the indie economy isn't a walk in the park. It is gritty, hands-on process that will have you stepping out of your comfort zone and learning a whole new sets of skills. But we genuinely believe if you are serious about building a career that you control, a career that can stand on its own, it's critical strategic move that you need to make for yourself. So, how do we make the switch? The first step is to build your own platform. Um, so, like, so it is not going to be half-assed WordPress.com blog. We're talking about legitimate, fully functioning platform that showcases your work, your voice, and your brand. This is your home, your headquarters, the place where you write or die. Fans will come to engage with you directly. Yes, it may seem intimidating at first, but start small. Get a basic website up and running. Start a newsletter. The key is to start cultivating that direct relationship with your audience outside of the noise and clutter of social media. The second step is treat social media like the tool which actually is. Um, we're not saying that you should ghost your Instagram followers or delete your TikTok account. These platforms are still invaluable for reaching new audiences and engaging with your community. But it is time to start treating them like the tools they are and not the foundation of your business or your career. Use social media strategically. Post teasers, build the scenes, snippets, engaging questions that drive your followers back to your platform for the full taste and like the full course of meal. Make social media work for you and not the other way around. And the third step is to build your own technical skills. If you want to truly thrive in the indie economy, you need to get comfortable with getting your hands dirty. And we're talking about ones and zeros, the technical skills and knowledge that will allow you to build and control your own platform. Because here is the hard truth. If you're relying on somebody else to build and manage your website, your email list, your payment processing, you're not really independent. You're just renting space on somebody else's kingdom. To be truly indie, you need to be king or queen of your own technological kingdom. This means learning how to design, how to code, how to analyze data, how to manage databases and servers. This means getting intimately familiar with the tools and protocols that power your business. Will it be easy? Um, no, I don't think so. Will it be worth it? Absolutely. Because when you have the skills to build and control your own platform, you have the ultimate form of creative and financial freedom. You're not beholden to anyone else's whims or updates or terms of service. You're the master of your own domain in every sense of the word. Don't be afraid to dive into the technical side of things. Embrace the learning curve. Um, Revel in the challenges. Because the more you know, the more power you are going to be having. And in the Indian economy, knowledge isn't just power, it is independence. None of this is easy. Transforming to the Indian economy means rolling up your rolling up your sleeves, putting your hands dirty and learning on the fly. But it is also an incredible opportunity to build something real, something sustainable, something that it is truly yours. In the Indian economy, you are not another cog in the big machine. You are a business owner, a creative entrepreneur, a force to be reckoned with. It is a path that takes guts and technical knowledge that won't come overnight and won't come easy. But for those willing to put the work, the rewards are stability and ownership in an attention economy that is increasingly fucked up, unpredictable, divided, and widely inconsistent. And with this said, I'm ending this presentation. Um, and I'm coming back to the very beginning of this um, talk, mentioning that once again, my name is Paul Arsov. I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web Project. We're building decentralized communication and advertising platform. We did release NFT marketplace and collection of NFTs that are built and, and based on three-dimensional objects. With three-dimensional objects, there has to be some special engine which can load the 3D object. It can open a window, it can load this 3D object, and then this 3D engine can start animating this 3D object in a way of moving it in a random fashion around the window. In addition to these basic and initial capabilities, our 3D software engine gives multiple additional and important capabilities for our 3D NFTs. The first important and additional capabilities for our 3D NFTs is the capability of speaking. Our 3D NFTs can speak in one of three basic voices. The 3D NFTs can speak either in a male voice or in a female voice or in a whisper kind of a voice. In addition to the three basic voices, there are three different flavors of voices. A voice can be spoken either in normal speed or in a fast speed or in a slow speed manner. If we take, for example, a male voice and it is spoken in slow speed manner, then this voice can come as the voice of a very masculine person or the voice of an old person. And if on the other hand we take a female voice and it is spoken in a fast speed manner, then this voice can come as the voice of a little girl or the voice of a funny person. The second additional important capability for our 3D NFTs is the capability of voice recognition. If, for example, we have a 3D NFT which is in a window and it is moving around the window in a random fashion, then we can issue our very first command to the 3D NFT to stop moving. And then the 3D NFT is going to fulfill this command and stand still and stop moving. Then we can issue the following voice commands to the 3D NFT to move left, move right, move up, move down, zoom in, zoom out, rotate. And then the 3D NFT is going to fulfill each one of these separate voice commands and move left, then move right, move up, then move down, come closer, zoom in, go farther away, zoom out, and start rotating. The next additional and important capability for our 3D NFTs is the capability of them having a basic artificial intelligence. Wow, really, wow. The 3D NFTs, you can ask the 3D NFT, what is your name? And then the 3D NFT is going to reply with their name. You can ask the 3D NFT, who are you? And then the 3D NFT is going to reply in few sentences of who they are. You can ask the 3D NFT to describe something. For example, describe Web3 or describe decentralization or describe Russia. And then the 3D NFT is going to reply in few sentences about Web3 or about decentralization or about the country called Russia. And the last but not least important capability of our 3D software engine and our 3D NFTs is the capability of seeing them in real 3 dimensions. Currently, the 3D NFTs are having a version which is projected in a flat 2-dimensional computer screen, and we are using our imagination to imagine the 3D NFTs on a flat 2-dimensional computer screen in 3 dimensions. But we plan to add a second version for each one of the 3D NFTs, and this second version is going to be displaying the 3D NFTs in a way of stereoscopics. What stereoscopics means is that part of the 3D NFT is going to be displayed in red or reddish colors, and another part of the 3D NFTs is going to be displayed in blue or bluish colors. Then you can go to our website and marketplace. And probably this is the point where I can tell you the name and the URL of our 3D NFT marketplace. It is 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. 3D NFT is typed in a way of the number 3 followed by the letter D followed by 3 other letters NFT, and it is altogether 3D NFT. Then there is dot, then there are two words which are typed all together, decentralized and web. Then there is dot and it ends with org. Once again, 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. When you go to our website, you are going to see a composite image of our first collection. You can click on it, you can see all of the objects in our very first collection, and you're going to see a link pointing to accessories. When you click on this link, you're going to see that we offer special glasses, and you can order one pair, and when you receive this pair, you're going to see that one lens of these glasses is red and the other lens of these glasses is blue. Then you can put these glasses on. You can request displaying of the 3D NFT in a way of stereoscopics, and then you're going to see the 3D NFT coming out of the flat two-dimensional computer screen, and you're going to see it in real 3 dimensions. So that's the last capability of our 3D NFTs. And let me tell you a little bit also about our marketplace. In our marketplace, currently we have our own blockchain instance, and on this blockchain instance, we are deploying the smart contracts for the non-fungible tokens. And in this way, we do not charge you, the user, gas fees for deployments of the smart contracts of the 3D NFTs, and gas fees for transfers of ownership from one user to another user. In addition to this, essentially we are detaching the 3D NFTs from a popular blockchain and attaching it to our own blockchain instance, and we allow our users to pay for buying and receive proceedings from sale in multiple crypto coins. Currently, the choice of crypto coins for buying and selling includes Solana Sol, Polygon Matic, Avalanche Avax, and Qcoin, which is a big centralized crypto exchange. They have a coin called KCS. In addition to buying and receiving proceedings from sale in crypto, we have a second parallel and independent way of buying and selling of 3D NFTs done directly with fiat currency. If you, for example, are a user, you come to our 3D NFT marketplace, you click on the first collection, you browse through the objects, you find one that you like, you click on it, and then you're going to be presented with a little short video of the 3D NFT, and then you're going to have a drop-down box asking you to pay either with one of these crypto coins or to pay with fiat currency. If you choose to pay with fiat currency and you click on the button to advance next, you are going to be asked to put the number of your debit or credit card to make a payment for purchase of the 3D NFT. You click on the button, you put the numbers, you click on the button to complete the transaction, and then what happens is there's going to be a transfer from your debit or credit card and uh, conversion from your national fiat currency to US dollars, and this payment is going to be deposited uh, with as US dollars on our bank account. So let's say you um, decide to play with 3D NFT for a while, and then you make a decision to put it for sale. You put the pricing you want for this 3D NFT, and then it is declared as an item for sale on our 3D NFT marketplace. Then let's say there's a second user, they come to our 3D NFT marketplace, they decide also to pay with fiat currency, and they click on the button to complete the payment. So what happens is there's going to be conversion from the national fiat currency of the second user, which could be different than the national fiat currency of the first user and different than US dollar. So, and this payment is going to be converted to US dollars and deposited in our bank account. So then we are going to follow this action with a transaction and conversion of ownership from the first user to the second user, and the second user becomes the current owner of this 3D NFT. Then what is going to happen is we are going to follow this with a third action and conversion from US dollars to the national fiat currency of the first user, who is now a former owner of the 3D NFT, and this converted amount in the national fiat currency of the first user is going to be deposited in their bank account. So what I did describe is the second parallel and independent way for buying and selling of 3D NFTs on our marketplace. With this said, I will be ending this presentation. I'd like to invite you to come and join our communities, and you can find the social channels that we post invitations for events like this on the bottom of every page on our 3D NFT marketplace. And once again, the name of this 3D NFT marketplace is 3dnft.decentralizedweb.org. Thank you for viewing, thank you for listening. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and goodbye.